Welcome back, Bangura family. It is such an honor to be able to work with you on an additional space for your home, and I am so excited to present to you my concepts for your dining nook and your island. Our mission is always to create feel-good spaces that work, and we believe these concepts capture your vibe and are conducive to the way in which you live. Since we have worked together in recent weeks, I understand your vision for your home and how you'd like for it to flow. You expressed you would prefer your dining table to be in the nook versus in the forefront of the island, nestled between the living room and the kitchen. This top-down view shows a grayscale 3D look of that space. In both of the concepts I present to you today, I wanted to ensure enough space for dining at both the dining table and the island without blocking room for ample foot traffic. Just to show a quick recap, based on the values received from you at the start of the project, we can see the dining nook is roughly about 15 feet by 10 feet. And because of the island counter that takes up some of the real estate of the room, we had to really think about what would be the optimal layout to prevent playing musical chairs or having to squeeze between the furnishings. This first concept I'm presenting is all about adding a layer of luxury for the everyday. Because you have an open concept home, it is important for each space to be distinctive, but to also play well together. I focused on tying in the luxe of the royal blue velvet accent chairs in the entryway with the luxe of the chocolate dining chairs around the gray oval concrete table. This is perfect for everyday use and will allow a bit more peace of mind, not having to worry about spills and stains, but also adds just the right amount of sophistication to host guests for elegant dinner gatherings. This concept pairs extremely well with floor-to-ceiling velvet curtains and the same tone as the dining chairs. Anchoring the off-centered space so it feels more intentional, I opted for a 6 by 9 deep brown abstract rug. There is ample room left for sitting at the dining island in a gray and black bar height stools with gold detail. I'm recommending these in a set of 3. You'll be able to sit there without having to move the dining chairs or squeeze through the room to sit down. The backless stools are recommended should you want to place another seating arrangement at the kitchen island. A simple rattan lighting fixture, which we recommend for both concepts, completes the look. Let's take a 3D view of how this could possibly look inside your home. If you noticed in the last slide, there was a square pattern in the upper right-hand corner. That, my friend, is an intriguing ceramic tile that I think would add more visual interest, all while keeping with the theme of the design within your home. It is elegant and fun at the same time. Now keep in mind this is a general concept and not exact to what your home looks like, but it should help you visualize the space plan and how everything works together. Here is an even more realistic view of the space. While not shown here, you can also choose to wrap the backsplash tile all the way around to include the bar counter island. The colors in this slide are a bit lighter on the chairs and curtains, but again, this is a good representation of how it would look. Our preference sometimes is to keep some window treatment stationary to maintain the integrity of the look, but also providing options for privacy like we did here by adding in either roller or Roman shades to not only add to the look, but to prevent onlookers. Overall, the estimate to complete this concept is approximately $3,750. Concept number 2 is moving away from a traditional dining area and incorporating a more relaxed way to eat and entertain. The dark espresso round dining table still allows seating for up to 6 people, with the addition of the L-shaped banquette and fun curved dining seat height stools. Allowing stools in this space instead of chairs creates the opportunity to have more room, as they can be completely pushed under the table to allow for foot traffic. The green of the stools helps make the aesthetic connection to the sitting bench at the entry door. Removing curtains altogether and opting for just beige-toned Roman shades helps keep the dining area light and fresh. Slim black upholstered bar counter stools keep the room simple, but not understated. The additional stools would be what I would recommend for the center island if this is the look that you choose. In this rendering of the space, keep in mind again that it is not an exact replica, but a guide to help you visualize how the room would flow based on what I am proposing. I didn't choose to anchor the room with a rug underneath the table. However, we can consider the option of adding another hide rug in the space, which would also add another cohesive element from the entryway. The lighting and backsplash are the same recommendations from the previous concept. The estimate to bring this room to life sans the backsplash and lighting is approximately $4,125. And here is a bonus concept. This design incorporates the luxury and sophistication of the first concept with utilizing higher-end furnishings along with pairing the relaxed dining experience of the second concept by choosing a banquette over a formal seating arrangement. We added a hide to create a wow moment and stayed consistent with the backsplash lighting and window treatments. I did not add additional seating for the table. However, the backless counter height stools for the center island, while a bit higher than table height, can also be brought over to the table for extra seating if necessary. This concept is the perfect mix of the two previously presented. This design is approximately $4,361. I presented a bolder backsplash with the concepts because it is my duty as a designer to present you with options that may be a bit out of your comfort zones. Doing so allows my clients to add a touch of personality and uniqueness that sets their homes apart from their friends and family. The Gatsby tile is my top designer preferred pick. However, these two additional options are a bit more subtle and will also elevate your kitchen to designer level as well. I have estimated 70 square feet, but I don't believe you need this much, and I can help you with more accurate measurements so you know how much to purchase once you figure out which tile you'd like. Not only is the Gatsby my preferred pick, it is also the most economical option I'm presenting, coming in at just under $3 a square foot. But maybe you want to go even bolder than the Gatsby. The Tintorento dark ceramic tile may be the one for you. But I must warn you, it comes at a much higher price tag than almost all of the tile options combined. So that's it for the presentation. I do also want to make note that I did not include lighting cost as well as the backsplash cost because those vary based on what you end up choosing. And I also haven't necessarily found the right rattan lighting in terms of sizing for your dining area. So I'm still working on that, but I did want to get this over to you so that you can go ahead and take a look at it and we can start narrowing down the options and getting you something that is uniquely Bangura. Thank you for spending this time with me during this presentation. It is my sincere hope that I can continue creating with you and that I can be a recommendation amongst your family, friends, and colleagues. You are a pleasure to work with, and I look forward to seeing your dining nook come to life.